stuff. That's boxing at its finest right there. You heard it. They said it. Make that bad. Everything on the line. You know, that's old school right there. That's everything on the line. He worrying about. He worrying about that.
I don't give a f***. As long as he get knocked out, I don't care.
Tank, you better not knock his ass. Listen, I want you to punish his ass, eh? I need you, look, now I ain't gonna knock y'all right here. I'm gonna do it over here. No, we ain't doing it like that. No, we ain't doing it like that.
Last punches you take, and the store's gonna be still open, so I'm gonna eat.
He's in a great mood. They're in a great mood today.
I'm enjoying the moment. This is a lifetime shot. I'm excited, man. I'm definitely taking this very seriously, but as I continue to get close to the fight, I'm just being myself. I feel good.
You got a big old beard that driving Tank don't want no goddamn smoke from Shakur Stevenson. We already done went to Baltimore and smoked this ass 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was. He can get it.
Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson are training at maximum intensity as negotiations for their fight get closer to finalization. Both fighters are grinding in camp, with a huge clash approaching right now today.
All right, y'all. Let's go.
No.
Bam! When they watch us in here working, they saying we going bang, 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 bang. There you go. Good. There you go. When he get in that ring, he's on a mission. Because he understands that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked for. Let's get it now. Slow it down. Good word. He ain't playing with nobody. You step in that ring with him.
Calvin Ford believes Gervonta Davis is no longer the same fighter he was in his last appearance, pointing to everything he has gone through outside the ring tank's trainer.
I just know that he's not the same person that we seen the last time we seen him in the ring. Been through a lot of stuff. Watching him making a transition coming from being incarcerated to now and dealing with courts, dealing with that type of stuff, because that's a trauma and a half for you if you ever been through that type of stuff.
Gervonta Davis feels his road, and past battles have already built his legacy. He says he owes nobody anything left to prove.
I'm already a legend from where I came from or what I've done. Like, I done been through mad stuff, like sleeping on floors, crack house, all that type of stuff. Like, I've been through all that. I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody else. That's why I don't never get too hyped about the win after I win, because it's like you always gotta do something over and over again till you done. And there's always gonna be somebody next. So I feel like I don't have to prove myself to these people.
Tank respects coach Calvin Ford for knowing his roots and getting the best from him. Calvin Ford also sees him becoming a more aware and mature fighter now.
I don't want to understand where you come from, and they can bring the best out you. That's what Calvin been doing for me.
You seen a kid that's becoming a man. He's coming into his awareness of being who he's going to become. And it just, I had something to do with it. Chop, chop.
Good work.
Oh, good for him. I like the way y'all jump right back in it. That's right, make them jokers move. Oh, I love what I hear. Y'all making them sing.
On the other side, Shakur Stevenson is fully locked in and leaving no stone unturned for upcoming challenges now. Terence Crawford is assisting Shakur Stevenson in camp as he sharpens his skills for a possible clash with Gervonta Davis. His presence adds high-level experience ahead of potential Terence Crawford is highly impressed by Shakur Stevenson's dedication and work ethic. Crawford praises Shakur Stevenson's ability and mindset, seeing him destined for greatness now.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back, I try to just listen and
Straight boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. Run out with him up. There you go.
even if I don't feel the same way that he feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If you here, what do you think he can do? A hook, because you out the way of the right hand.
Terence Crawford is praising Shakur Stevenson for his sharp focus and disciplined work ethic. He believes Stevenson's skill and mindset are clear signs of future greatness in the sport.
Straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. The people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
It's a work of art. Sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has. And given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division.
Crawford highlights Shakur Stevenson's discipline and sharp focus in training. He views his talent and mindset as strong signs of a future elite-level fighter.
Your little brother, Shakur, that's the fight. Everybody want to see that. That's the 50-50. I think, I've been saying 50-50. I told both of them that. That's a toss-up to me. No bias. Don't just say that because it's your man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter.
However, Gervonta Davis warns that once he traps an opponent, the fight can end in an instant. He emphasizes his ability to change pace, break fighters down, and finish them fast and decisively.
If I get him where I need him to be, he's gonna sleep for sure. Soften him up, then fry him.
Keyshawn Davis shows full respect for Gervonta Davis and the way he handles business inside the ring. Speaking honestly about his skill and style, he suggests that if Davis faces Shakur Stevenson, it would not be simple and would likely become a very competitive fight.
Fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. For one, when people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy and everybody is saying this. No, that should be real debates. No, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight, he's filling out, he's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight.
Predicting a winner, Keyshawn Davis feels Shakur Stevenson has a slight edge over Gervonta Davis because of his sharper skill set and stronger defensive ability. He expects a close and tough fight, but still leans toward Stevenson winning by decision.
I think Shakur will win. I think Shakur got better skill, and of course he's just better defensively. I'm always going with the better skill and the better defensive fighter. Tank's skill is phenomenal, but I just feel like he's offense first. I feel like he's offense first, or I feel like Tank is the type of fighter where he'll either be offensive first, but he's very, 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 very patient, and then just try to catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? And certain fighters, you know, is just smart, you know. So I just think, you know, Shakur will win that fight. It'll be a hell of a fight, a hard fight, and it's definitely gonna be a split decision. Well, I got Shakur.
Sharing similar thoughts, Eddie Hearn also praises Shakur Stevenson as a 3-division world champion and one of boxing's top pound-for-pound fighters. He sees him as the best lightweight in the world and a future major star with generational talent. Hearn also keeps the door open for a possible clash with Gervonta Davis.
Shakur is a 3-division world champion, 27 years of age. For me, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the sport. We have no problem taking Shakur to a PBC show to fight Tank, but he needs his respect. In the respect of, in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson is the best lightweight in the world. He's a generational great fighter, and I believe he's going to be a big star.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson acknowledges Gervonta Davis as one of boxing's biggest names, saying he has full control over his own fight decisions. He insists that if Davis ever chooses to make the matchup, it can be arranged without any delay.
Biggest star in the world, one of the biggest stars in the world. So with him being at that top spot, he can pick and choose who he wants to fight. If he want to fight this guy, he can fight this guy. So, and my brain is like, you know, just say you want to fight and we can make it happen at any given time.
K. Stevenson expects his opponent to try and adjust to his style, but says he is fully prepared for that challenge. He notes he has not yet been in the ring with someone bringing that kind of output and volume. He believes this fight will push him to step up and show his best after a strong training camp.
He gotta adapt to me for sure, but honestly, I'm kind of like excited because it's a new challenge. I never fought nobody who throws this many punches around ever, so
and that's exciting already. So I think that's gonna bring the best out, just because I can't wait to see how that's gonna affect the way that you fight too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take me to a new level. I think we did a lot in training camp to prepare for it, so I think he's gonna bring the best out of me.
And on the other hand, Joe Rogan highlights Gervonta Davis as one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing, stressing how his skill set makes him a serious threat for anyone he steps in the ring with. He sees Davis as a real matchup problem for every top contender in the division.
Sets traps, and he's got ridiculous one-punch knockout power too. He's just such an interesting fighter because his style is so different from everybody else. He's so conservative in the early rounds, throws so few punches, and he lets you work. He lets you work, and you're backing up, and you're always afraid of that power, and he's just moving in, trying to find that opening where he just gets in there on you.
Adding to the discussion, Jorge Masvidal highlights Gervonta Davis's aggressive and relentless mindset when he faces elite-level opponents. He suggests that even calm and composed fighters can start to break under pressure, while Davis only becomes more ruthless and focused on getting the win.
Being mean is like the biggest part in it, you know. Really? In being a fighter, yeah, because you could be a great athlete. One day you're gonna come across another great athlete, you know, who's got more.
Do you think Wonder Boy's mean? I think he's secretly mean.
It has to be. You know? He's very, very, very competitive. You know, he's the nicest dude.
Yeah.
That one of the coolest guys, and a for real nice guy. Like, I've met him numerous times off camera, just me and him chilling, and the dude's generally like a good dude, you know. But once he gets in there, he's hyper competitive. He wants to win at all costs. He's gonna put himself at harm's risk to make sure he gets that W, man. I've always liked Wonder Boy, man.
I couldn't believe Kevin Holland decided to have a kickboxing.
Breaking this matchup down, Coach Abdul and Greg Hackett take a close look at the fighter's speed, power, and complete skill package. Hackett points out that what makes him dangerous is not pure knockout force, but his sharp timing and clean accuracy. They also mention that when he faces elite competition, his pace usually drops and he becomes far more careful, often depending on his power as a backup plan.
We'll turn his lights up.
So we talking about skills, we talking about speed, and we talking about power. Which one do you think got this 5-star? And which two is we just say 3-star, 4-star?
The power. I think you think I don't know, man.
5-star. Take away the power, he might have 4 losses.
No, the power is 5-star.
Take away the power, he might have 4 losses.
Yo, I think he might be more skilled than he is a puncher. I think the skills is what.
He got a hell of a skill.
I think the skills make the power. I think because of the placement, the timing.
You know why I say that? Because if you put him in there with another guy with skills, you're gonna see him slow down. You're gonna see him take his time. He not gonna be so quick to use what he got because I know he might make me pay for it. That's what we saw in the Lamont fight. That's why I said the power is his go-to because I know I can do this too. But if in case I can't, yeah, I can box you. But then how much can I really get off if you got skills too?
David Benvitz says the one fight he wants more than anything is Gervonta Davis against Shakur Stevenson, calling it a huge moment for boxing. He believes if this matchup finally becomes real, it would completely take over the sport and instantly become the biggest discussion among fans and boxing experts all weekend.
This weekend, I would love to see Shakur and Gervonta. You know, I think Gervonta and anybody in that, any of the top guys at that weight class is a great fight. Gervonta, Shakur, Gervonta, Teal, Gervonta, Keyshawn. I mean, that 135 to 140 pound weight class is hot right now, you know what I mean? But that would be a great fight. I think probably that would be one of the fights that would be the most anticipated, you know, if they can make happen. Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. By no means it would be easy for either fighter. You know, we just seen that Shakur Stevens was able to shut a great fighter like Teofimo down and made him look silly. So that would be a great fight, you know, and a big shout out to Shakur Stevens becoming a 4-time division champion. You know, he's on legendary status. He's on his way to be a Hall of Famer too, and he's still very young.
Andre Rozier sees Shakur Stevenson as an extremely sharp and complete boxer, but he still leans toward Gervonta Davis because of his dangerous knockout power. He describes it as the perfect boxer versus puncher battle, where Stevenson could control the action for most of the fight. But Davis only needs one clean shot to flip everything upside down. Rozier says the matchup is almost 50-50, and one small mistake, one perfect moment, or one smart decision could decide the entire fight.
Well, I tell you like this, Shakur is a talented fighter. Tank, that's like my ride and die. I like guys that get people in trouble and knock them out. So I'm always riding with Tank. It will be a spectacular bout. I mean, you have the age-old puncher versus boxer at its best. Now, if Tank allows Shakur to get ahead too far, then he might not be able to catch up to him. On the flip side of that, if Tank gets in there and Shakur makes a mistake, it only takes one for the lights to be out. So I'm waiting to see it. I want to see it, and I'm looking forward to it. It's another 50-50, but you know, I'm Tank all the way. So I got to ride or die with who I ride or die with, even though I love them both.
Meanwhile, Gary Russell Jr. sees this matchup as a thrilling style clash that could bring constant action from start to finish. He explains that one fighter's aggressive pressure and fast-paced attack keeps forcing exchanges and pushes the intensity higher every round. Russell also says the huge difference in styles makes the fight feel naturally exciting, which is exactly why fans would instantly buy into the hype.
Tank fight, he come to get. He come to where if he don't whoop ass, he gonna knock you out. Same with me, if I'm gonna whoop your or you going out of here. Clean up time. Let's go. Styles like that being clashed against each other, it's gonna be a juicy fight. It's bound to be a juicy fight. People's going to tune into it. That's why they really would tune into it, because of the styles. Now that don't need no build up because of the styles.
Gary Russell Jr. described Shakur Stevenson as a smart and highly skilled boxer who relies on defense, movement, and sharp precision. He explains that Stevenson stays calm, sticks to his game plan, avoids reckless exchanges, and controls rounds with clever positioning and accurate shot selection.
Oh, he got a different style. He got a surgical style. He's a boxer. You know, he don't get hit. He's not going to get hit. He's going to move. He's going to be smart and obedient. He's not going to try to throw no wasteful shots. And he's not going to take no risk for real with certain fighters. Why? Because it'd be foolish. His job is to win. And if he can do that by playing it safe, he's going to do that. Bro, it's not stupid of him. It's smart of him. It's obedient.
Meanwhile, Timothy Bradley brings attention to the criticism surrounding Gervonta Davis, especially the doubts about his resume and the quality of opponents he has fought. He believes that even if Shakur Stevenson defeats him, the victory could bring more financial reward than true respect when it comes to boxing legacy.
You know, you already know the perception of Tank by many of the boxing pundits and his fans of boxing. You know, you already know how they feel about Tank Davis when it comes to, you know, I hear people talk about his resume. I hear people talking about, well, he's only one division champion. He really only won one belt. You know, the guys that he's faced, you know, he hasn't faced a top tier elite fighter, so on and so forth. So with that being said, why even want to entertain the fight with Tank Davis? I mean, how much credit are you going to really get, Shakur, besides the money, right?
Breaking it down even more, Timothy Bradley advises Shakur Stevenson to ease up on pushing so hard for a fight with Gervonta Davis, warning that it could start looking like he wants the matchup too badly. Bradley stresses that Stevenson already has the talent and reputation to stand on his own, and putting too much focus on one fighter could hurt both his image and his leverage in future negotiations.
As you leave Tank alone, man, for real. No need to keep beating on a dead horse, man. You know, you too skilled. You know, you got too much value for the sport. You got too much value for, you know, the sport of boxing and your career, man. And you know, it just doesn't look right. You chasing a guy. You know, you call him out once, you know, maybe twice, but then after that, bro, like, hey, let it go. Let it go. Now you looking desperate. You know, now you looking like you need him. And on top of that, you putting a price tag, if you were to fight him, on yourself.
Reacting to the possible matchup, Justin Pomeroy describes a fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson as a high-level explosive battle between two elite names in the division. He believes Stevenson would come out sharp, control the early rounds, and keep the fight very competitive at the start. But as the rounds get deeper, Pomeroy feels Davis's knockout power would slowly take control and eventually lead him to a stoppage victory.
Look at Shakur versus Tank differently than what you did before.
If I remember correctly, I said Shakur was 2 and Tank was 1 in the world. And if they fight, we're going to see that. It's the 2 best in that division going at it. But I still think Tank edges him out. I think Shakur, I want to see the fight happen. Do I think it's ever going to happen? I really don't, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did, give me Tank late stoppage.
Yeah?
Late stoppage, only because Shakur's going to have to bang with him towards the end. I think he's going to...
Is it competitive until the stoppage?
Oh, absolutely. It's the 2 best in the world, you know? But I'm just giving that edge to Shakur. I'm giving the edge to Tank over Shakur.
That's it for this video. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these matchups would you most want to see inside the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments and join the debate. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest fight news, updates, and boxing breakdowns. This video is created for informational and educational purposes only, to keep the boxing audience updated on news, opinions, and fight discussions. All content is used in a fair commentary and analysis format, following YouTube guidelines. We do not claim ownership of any original footage or clips that may be referenced. This video has been made with the help of AI tools to make the content more unique, engaging, and informative for viewers.